Good afternoon, Virgo. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Virgo, whether you're sun, moon, Venus, or rising at time of viewing this video, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is focus only on that actually does. Anything else, just leave it for another Virgo, okay? Let's get started because I really pack a lot into these readings, Virgo. And today I'm going to pull you 3 cards from the Zodiac 108 Oracle deck. And this provides a lot of, just definition information that we can apply into the general reading, whether it's seasons, dates, places, events, main characters, or just plain definitions or answers to yes or no questions as well. So starting at the top here for you, Virgo, today we have the Thunderstorm card. Now, the Thunderstorm's all about power, destruction, trouble sometimes, electric display, or something's out of control, a simple warning card coming into play. There could be an energy shift, some conflict, but you're going to triumph over evil is what it's coming across as. The conflict, it's just an opportunity to overcome something. We also have the Yarn card. This Yarn card is about, hassles and problems, interconnected, basically a big mess. It's complicated. So, patience is needed here, Virgo. There is future gains, but things are work out, made up stories, maybe conflicting things of that nature. There could be some mischief, and once again, things trying to get out of control there. And finally, we have the Dynamite. Oh my goodness, Virgo. I don't mean to laugh. I mean, the excitement. It's exciting. It has excitement, passion, action, but it's also about powder. It says fantastic, catalyst for change, which could be quite good, if not explosive, though. Sudden, unexpected, fast. I mean, it is a powder keg. All right. Well, this is going to be an interesting weekly reading ahead, I dare say, if these cards code or any connection. Now, an additional angel message can be received by the numbers 555. Look at that. 3 5s there. 5s, oh my goodness, 555. Enter that in Google. Say angel number meaning 555, and you'll get a message from the angels, an additional one there as well. Now, 555 actually it works down into 6, and 6 in tarot is that you're overcoming, you're going through a change. But it's turning for the better on the back end of the cycle that you're on, and more abundance coming your way, good things coming. So this is just getting through that change, all right? Especially with all those fives are changes. That's a lot. Now we're going to move on to this Graham Waite Smith 1909 Circular Edition Tarot deck here, and I'm going to pull 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the end, middle of the week, and 2 cards for the end of the week. And we'll do a basic general reading on these 6 cards, and then I'll come back and clarify each one with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So we'll tease more details out as we go. But let's start here at the top. Oh my goodness, yeah, you got the 6 of Swords here. Now, the 6 of Swords is all about wanting to leave conflict, chaos, drama, leave it all behind. You're ready to push off that shore, away from all that conflict and chaos that we've seen in all these cards, that storm, whatever is going on. You're like, oh, I had it. And you're not alone. You're like, no, we're leaving all that confusion, chaos, drama behind us. We're going over to this shore where it's calm, it's serene. All right. Now, Virgo, there is a new cycle beginning. You're pushing away from it. You said, I'm ready for this new cycle. I want compassion, affection, understanding, empathy, love. It's all here in this brand new cycle. Let's start this new cycle the beginning of this week, all right? And part of it is, you got to leave the drama behind and conflict behind to have this new cycle beginning. And you want it to start fresh and new, right? So now in the middle of the week, we have the King of Swords. No, this is the Queen of Swords coming in. Now this air equality in energy. This is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But this is a different depiction of the Queen of No BS. I'm just saying that the Queen of No BS, she's all about, let's be practical here. Let's not deceive each other. I know the truth. I can spot red flags. Let's not get too emotional in making these decisions. Let's cut the BS out of the life and let's move forward with truth, with knowledge gained of facts. Let's make decisions factually and practically, rationality stepping in here, no BS allowed. All right, so yeah, that's your dream. That's your desire. Cut out that BS, leave the chaos behind. Have this wonderful, abundant new love cycle, Virgo. But the star card is here. This is that the universe has heard your prayers. It's heard your desires, what you want, your wishes, your dreams, your hopes are in process. It has been heard, it's been received, and it is evolving the middle of the week. And it is all based on you being more practical, cutting out that BS. So it's starting to develop your wishes, your prayer, your dream going out there. Now, the end of the week, we have this generosity card coming in. This is about where maybe you're on the back half, this change occurring, you're feeling a little more abundant, a little more generous, and trying to balance things out. I mean, sometimes it's about unbalance where maybe you need to be the one that's more graciously receiving at this point because you were so generous before, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates with you, Virgo. Now, we also have at the end of the week the death card. Now, I know this looks scary, and it's not. This is a transformative death rebirth card. And whenever you want to start a new cycle, you have to go through this transformation stage to really kick that new cycle off with a fresh start, a new beginning, a new dawning of a new day here. It's transformative. It is the grounded caterpillar crawling into that chrysalis and transforming into this beautiful butterfly that breaks free and flies higher to a whole new level and sees things from a whole new perspective. And that's what the death card brings, that transformation. And while it may seem painful and devastating at the time, it's transformative for your own good, for that new cycle to begin. All right, so let's clarify. Let's grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for each one of these 6. So let's start at the beginning there with that 6 of Swords, that pushing away from the chaos, conflict, drama, leaving it all behind. Virgo, Justice card. Yes, fair and balance, equal for all. Yeah, Libra equality coming out here. That Justice card. You also have Leo strength jumping out here. That bravery, courage, strength. Perhaps taming your own inner beast so you're not responding back to such conflict, chaos, drama. You're finding that strength passively, not to be so assertive, but to just passively restrain your own response to drama and conflict. And you're planting a seed here. This whole moving forward, seeking out that more calm future on the other shore, on the horizon, leaving that conflict behind is a seed being planted, and you are nurturing it. You're having the patience. You're dedicating time to it. You are in this contemplative mode of seeing, caring and nurturing whatever this seed of a dream or ideal realization is. You are nurturing it and caring and tending for it, and it is assisting you and leaving the chaos behind. Now, let's get a clarifier for this new, fresh beginning, this abundant, divine love cup, overflowing emotions here, actually. So let's see, the clarity, it's taken some time. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest action nights there is, but the opportunity that is presenting itself is coming in. It's slow, it's cautious, it is definitely an energy of measuring twice before you even cut, just being cautious, that energy of ensuring that stable footing so that you're not going to fall or things aren't going to completely tumble down. You're being very cautious in nature here, but you are sticking to your own opinions. You got your own ideals and opinions, and everyone else has got theirs, but you really believe in your own opinion. So you're definitely standing fast, standing firm, standing your ground on being, patience, wanting that, look at the 2 love cups here. There is that balancing out. To have this new beginning, you're balancing things out, but you're also testing the waters, a little bit deeper emotion there, a little tapping into it, because you're going to start this whole new beginning, this overflowing cup of love. And it's not going to happen just from these two little cups, those are balancing out. It's going to be in getting in touch with your deeper emotions to bring forth this newer cycle of compassion, love, and affection. As well as coming into the middle week, we have that Queen of Swords, cutting that BS out of your life, looking at things from a more rational rather than emotional. You started out there, you looked at emotions, tapping into emotions, and then you're also like, well, I need to balance out, find the harmony here. So let's look at some things practically, rationally. What is going on here, and what do we need to keep, and what do we need to cut out? And oh my goodness, yeah. Look at this. You got the Sun card coming up. This is the card that whatever you were just thinking of is a definite yes. Take that no. But it's also success, full joy, happiness, new beginnings. It's fertile new beginnings. It could even be for some of you, not all of you, Virgo, it could be news of a new child on the way, which is going to create this new beginning, this new cycle of compassion, affection, and love kicking in. Is news of a new birth happening here. Now, the King of Swords is here. We got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, so that is a divine pairing. That, like I said, you got that Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy coming out here. But this is a divine pairing, and it creating perhaps a new birth with you, Virgo. But it could just be the new birth of this level of cycle of love and affection coming together, divine connection. You do have a wounded warrior here. Feeling, you got some boundaries set, or perhaps this king has some boundaries set. So that's why cutting out some of that BS is tearing down that fence. That you got a fence, a boundary set. It's not letting anything in. It's not letting anything out. And that's, well, we all know that's BS. If you want a relationship and you want to move forward in a divine pairing, you got to tear down that fences. You got to leave it behind to start, and start new. You got to let other people in, as well as allow yourself to emote, let your feelings out as well. So that's kind of the BS you got to cut out. Don't be building up fences, all right, Virgo? Now, your hopes, dreams, and fears are right there as well. You got that in the middle of the week coming up. So let's get some clarifiers here for you. All right, 3 cards, clarify. Yeah, look at that. Hope, fear. Now, there is some confusion because you got so many options presenting themselves with this, with your hopes, desires, and dreams you asked for. Universe is responding, and it's giving you so many options. You're like, oh, whoa, I don't know what to do. It is because you don't, I look at this as my illusion, delusion, fantasy, or empty cup versus treasure, gem, and a gemstone needing to be polished, unpolished gemstone, I guess is like, but it is creating confusion. I mean, everyone thinks, oh, the more choices I have, how wonderful. No, it creates confusion and indecisiveness. You can't make up your mind. You're like, oh, I don't want to make the wrong choice, right? All right, Virgo. So yeah, your wish and dreams are coming. You're feeling this undecidedness, and it could be regarding that because, like I said, you got that Queen of No BS cutting things out. Undecided. What do I cut out? What do I keep? I don't know. I don't want to make the wrong decision. There is a completion. The World card is here. This is about completing a cycle. Everything has endings and beginnings, so you are completing a major life cycle here to begin a fresh start. And here, once again, completion. This is the death rebirth. You need to leave the past behind. It's a complete different way of communicating here. You're leaving that chaos with that 6 of Swords up there. Here we are at the final stage here, a completion of this communication understanding level. You got to leave the past behind and step forth in the new dawn. Rebirth yourself. Your authentic self. You got to communicate who you truly are and be true to you, Virgo. That is the new dawning of this new cycle. That's what's going to bring about this new understanding, compassion, and love. You got to be your authentic self. Don't wear the mask that the world expects of you. Be true to yourself and bring, that's your dream, being true to yourself. So end the cycle so you can begin that new cycle of being truly authentic to yourself with others. Let others see you. All right, now, ending of the week, Virgo. we have this generosity card. Like I said, this is either you're feeling more generous and abundant for another, or you're graciously receiving abundance from another, and willing to receive it, and you're grateful for that what abundance that you're receiving from them. Let's pull this out. Oh my goodness. All right. Instead of 3, you got 4. So we have the Chariot. This is one of the fastest action cards in the major arcana. This is speed and direction, focus, progressing forward really fast. We got a spiritual enlightenment going on. You're listening to your inner voice. You're finding that inner light. You're following your intuition. You're following the path that's lit up before you. You discovered it. You're seeing it. It's your own unique path, and you are traveling forward fast on this new path. And we're seeing here, though, that you're a little bit worried that by following this path so quickly that you or another is going to be hurt. So you kind of, blindfolding yourself to the facts and tying yourself, you self-sabotaging yourself right now with this card. It's kind of a self-sabotage feeling here. And you got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Virgo, that is definitely your energy coming out there, that earthy, down-to-earth, loyal, dependable, stable, well-to-do, though. You're very cautious, and you're making sure your footing's sure and everything before making decisions. You're trying to follow procedures. You're very traditionalist of being organized, and it's got to be done this way, that way, this way. But that ideal of this way, that way, this way, procedures, got to do it this way, is what's kind of causing you to stagnate here. You're kind of tying yourself up in knots and getting frustrated because you made so many rules for yourself, or checklists that I got to do this, I got to do that, and that's caused you to kind of stagnate. When actuality, your spiritual enlightenment, your inner knowing, that came in quick and fast. You're just finding perhaps that you don't have enough money or abundance, and you're like, well, I got to save, or I got to find it somewhere. And so this generosity moment is coming out here. Take notice of it, because a lot of times if you're in need of finance and that's what's kind of holding you back, you need to make it clear to others and step forward, and you'll be fine. You'll be amazed how generous others can be when you're in a gracious, receptive mode. All right, Virgo, now that Death card, another completion of cycle. Like I said, you got to go within, transform, come out as that beautiful butterfly you are, your authentic self. Leave that old mask identity behind. That's not you. That's who everyone expected you to be. That wasn't you. Time to step forth and be true to yourself. This rising, this Death card. Yeah, it's going to create harmony and balance in your home. Look at this happiness. This is united celebration, family blending, coming together, happiness. You may even see 1111. That's those angel numbers confirming you are definitely on the right track here, Virgo. The Five of Swords, arguments. Five of Swords is about changing your style of arguing. Perhaps instead of just ignoring other people's thoughts and ideals, you're starting to see they do have some merit as well. That's going to ease the tension in arguments and bring about this new understanding, this new communication style as well. And you may find you're going to start winning those arguments when you start accepting and listening to them. Now, the Queen of Wands energy is here. This is that fiery Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy coming into play. Now, this feminine Queen of Wands energy, change it out as it need be. Could be characteristics within you or with another, and it could be someone you're having some disagreements with. This Queen of Wands energy coming through. This is a very creative energy, charming, attractive, that social networker, one who's always just, really on the go and, trying to make things joyous and happy. But this energy is passionate. It is all about, creatively creating this passion energies, igniting fires and whatnot. And we've seen with this, we had a lot of fire coming out with that Zodiac 108 deck too, dynamite, fuses, whatnot. And it could be, find a different way to communicate with this Queen of Wands in your life. Virgo, because it is a, conflicts and arguments and lighten the fuse and boom, they have so much fire and passion within their characteristic that it just sets that alight, dynamite. Exactly. But at this point, well, like I said, we're talking about transforming, and it is a transforming, being, find this happiness, uniting, come together. You got to bring your authentic self to the table when communicating with this Queen of Wands at the end of the week. And that's going to bring about this balance, this harmony. That's exactly what you need. It's future gains. It's, many working components, as we've seen with the yarn card. We got a lot of stuff going on, but it's definitely trying to interconnect the complicated issues, twining that yarn around, bringing it about, and making things come together, not making a fuse out of that yarn. Remember, we don't want to set things off. There's enough conflict and chaos out there. It's finding that new communication style, understanding style, as well as truly standing your ground, being true to yourself, Virgo. All right. Well, I'm losing my voice here. Let's move this aside. Now, if this is resonating with you, go ahead, hit that like button down below, Virgo, or if you care to share in the comments how this is resonating for you individually. I would love to you share it, and I could read it and understand that I am actually being helpful for you as well. Now, we are going to pull you oracle cards, so don't run away. I do want to make sure that if you're new here, you don't forget to hit that subscription tab and that notification bell. That will ensure YouTube notifies you next time I upload another video. You won't miss out on any of these, as well as it pushes up the algorithm so that others will get an opportunity to view my videos as well and find some guidance that resonates with them as well. Now, your oracle card today, I'm pulling from the Oweni Ds. This is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. It often provides affirmation for you to really contemplate upon. Your affirmation today is all about discernment, Virgo. I trust and follow my intuition. I acknowledge my ability to know the truth. Indeed, that is a great affirmation for you, especially with the spiritual awakening to your true identity. Virgo, I trust and follow my intuition. I acknowledge my ability to know the truth. Let go of the dramas that drain you and embrace the things that make you truly happy, Virgo. Know that you aren't imagining your inner voice, and you will not be misled. You are truly getting clear and trustworthy messages that are real and worth following, Virgo. All right, let's set that aside and let's grab you the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle card. Now, I'm not going to read from the whole guidebook here today. I'm just going to read the message from heaven and the message from earth for you to see if we can move things along here today. But also make sure you have additional information that will resonate, you can contemplate about. Here we go. Your card today is the Earth Pig, Virgo. This is surrender to the moment. Also take note, there's a number 36 on the top of that card. Now, as you're going into checking out your angel number meanings with the 555, you can add the 36 into it as well and get another additional angel meaning card. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the Earth Pig here and read the message from heaven for you. The message from heaven today, Virgo, is surrender your worries to Mother Earth, let go of your expectations, and just allow what is meant to be. Now, the message from Earth for you as well, the pig's water element relates to fears, Virgo. Take long, deep breaths to calm those fears and simply allow clarity to emerge within the breaths themselves. So breathe in, breathe out, and let that clarity emerge with that meditation. And we'll now pull you one card finally from the Moonology. Here we go. I'm going to read the full text from the guidebook, though, with the Moonology because they do offer alternative meanings. So nothing's been resonating with you already. We're going to find you something. I definitely promise that something will resonate with you. So if it doesn't, obviously, there's maybe a different reading that you need to be looking up on, whether it's moon, Venus, or rising within the chart, but something should resonate with you. Just saying. Moonology card today, Virgo. It's time to release negativity. This is the full moon in Scorpio card. So that's pretty intense emotion coming out there, that full moon in Scorpio. But let's go ahead and grab the guidebook, see what it's got to say for you. So if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it, Virgo. Yeah. Worrying yourself is pointless, and it's time to release any negativity if you're around the situation you're asking about. So, if someone has been unkind to you, Virgo, perhaps it's time for you just to simply release them. Or, like Queen of Swords says, cut that BS out. Now, this card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings, Virgo. There could be some nastiness in the air when you actually pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. Indeed. Now, for some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use that magic of yours, Virgo. You have all you need inside to bring about your desired result. Now, the attuned to this moon card, Virgo, it says emote. Remember about that boundary fence, letting things out, not fencing yourself behind it. Yeah, emote. It's all better out than in. Now, additional meanings for this card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully, as well as your right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And the end of an argument, which is a good thing with all this conflict I see. All right, I do hope something resonated for you here today, Virgo. We'll catch you next time. Bye.